And he's going to just try and do everything he can just to combat that same kind of approach that we saw from Zeke Cloud. Whereas the demeanor of John Florence isn't necessarily going to see him do that type of competing.
Italo up once again. Now trying to get rid of that 3.83. Surfing with so much speed down here at Bells this year as he climbs up onto this steep section. Super critical and so good as he falls out of the lip in maintaining control and staying on his feet.
The best heat of the early rounds was without a doubt this matchup between Felipe Toledo and Italo Ferreira, two Brazilians notorious for their speed, power, and flow.
Felipe Toledo trying to turn things around for the top seeds. And behind him, Italo getting his first ride here in the third round. These guys are switched on, they've clicked in, and it just feels like, Pete, these guys are really opening up now.
Italo Ferreira blew up in this heat. He posts the highest two-wave total of the event so far. Italo is hands down the standout of the early rounds.
Looking for a big finish now. Hammers it and rides out.
Wow. You know what?
Do you think he liked it?
Nah.
He loved it.
Italo Ferreira was raised in Bahia Formosa, a tranquil village in northern Brazil. His father was a simple fisherman and their family could not afford a surfboard. Yet, from a young age, Italo was drawn to the ocean.
E aí, como não tinha prancha, eu usava a tampa da caixa de isopor do meu pai, que ele usava para guardar os peixes. E aí, atrás de mim aqui era onde eu comecei a pegar as primeiras ondas.
After securing his first board and teaching himself to surf, Italo quickly displayed a raw natural talent. He dominated local contests, landed an international sponsor, and in 2015, he qualified for the championship tour.
He's touted as one of the fastest, most radical surfers in the world.
He has these really explosive maneuvers. They're raw, they're different, they are exclamation points.
His backhand has been ridiculous. He's changing the game on how to surf at Bells Beach for the Goofy Footers, hands down.
His power and finesse have caused Italo to be touted as one of the best surfers on tour and a world title contender. Still, this soft-spoken kid from Brazil remains humble and grateful to his family for allowing Italo to chase his dream.
Então, a minha família é muito importante para mim. Desde o início eu tive todo o apoio. Eu só tenho a agradecer por tudo e eu amo vocês.
The last heat of Mick Fanning's career will be the final of the Rip Curl Pro, and he will match up against a Brazilian Goofyfoot. Who will it be? Semifinal 2 will decide. Gabriel Medina versus Italo Ferreira.
Right now in this semi-final, you're watching two guys that are going to be gunning for world titles for a long period of time. Medina swoops, a huge backhand snap, setting the fins free. Has to readjust, but stays out in front of it. A solid section here. He absolutely belts it. We'll have a look on the outside here. Medina having a look at it. Not much he can do there because Italo does have that priority and he opts to use it. Draws off the bottom, big section, hangs onto that move, and this time gets his timing right, belts it. He's going to drive up into this pocket, gets there nice and early, rides out of that move. A 9.17, and Medina now chasing a 7.91. So keep in mind, Medina has never overcome Italo in a head-to-head heat. He has his opportunity here. He needs an 8.41. Beautiful looking wave standing up. As he loads up, has a crack at an air reverse, doesn't ride out. This one coming to a close. Italo Ferreira on fire. Another big heat score total. And he will take on Mick Fanning.
Yeah, Italo. Good job, buddy.
The lineup for this historic men's final is set. And while Mick Fanning and Italo Ferreira prepare,
Welcome to the final, the Rip Curl Pro Bells Beach. Italo Ferreira gets to battle with Mick Fanning.
in his last show.
Italo chasing his first win. Mick Fanning chasing a fairy tale finish.
Fanning committing to the first one.
Mick Fanning literally tearing the lip to pieces.
Through the backwash and the chunder, the inside, he nails it. And the crowd erupting for good reason. Fanning, 8.10, and the lead. And he's up again.
Mick starts controlling the heat. He starts really showcasing away from start to finish. A classic Bells ride for Fanning.
Little bit of room on the inside to play with. Slips off, he won't get credit for the final turn.
Italo Ferreira, though, needs to answer back right now if he wants any kind of opportunity.
There's that classic Italo carve through the roof. Another big blast in the pocket.
Italo's going to better his 4.67.
There's an opportunity heading Fanning's way.
Well, is he going to let it go? He decides to let it go. Italo Ferreira, he's going to have a look at this one.
Italo locks in, looks to better a 6.33. Thin blast through the backwash. Big vertical down section on the inside corner, squares up vertically and shuts that one down. An 8.33 for Italo Ferreira, extending that lead.
Is Bells Beach going to offer Mick one more chance, Joe? And there it is. If the ocean doesn't produce a wave, there's no way you can get the score.
Italo Ferreira is your Rip Curl Pro Bells Beach champ, sharing the lineup with Mick Fanning in his send-off.
Wow, this win is one of the best of my life, you know, and especially against me in a final, and I just worked so hard and I get this trophy, and that's the best part.